Thinking you okay? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Noah Bale Mystery Podcast. I'm your host, Joey to Noah Bale Shaddy, and don't forget our favorite producer of all producers that were ever made, Linky. Where are you, my man?
Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? What's going on? How's everybody doing? What's up? Welcome to joining us at NoahBaleMystery.com. Everybody, I forewarn you now about Chuck over here. He's kind of down, but man, I'm here to cheer him up. He's having a rough day, I guess, but just ignore him. F you, man. I'm here to break it down with the party. Woo-hoo! And I hate the fucking human race, that's for sure. Hey, being a dog, that's, it's kind of just how it goes, man. Oh, what's up? Hey, yo, Chuck. Hey, Bruce. So did you see that stuff I was looking up on certain things, man? Okay. There is, now I'm sure, but that's what we're doing today. We're checking out this. I think this is like a rock or something. I don't know what it is. We're getting ready to find out. But it's got a dinosaur type thing etched on this rock. Now this is thousands of years old, right? So how the fuck would that make any sense? I mean, hang on, I gotta try to find it, man. But yeah, I pulled it up for our episode today. Chuck, keep talking, everybody. Why I do this, man? Okay, let's go.
Hey, yeah, this is the right line? Alright. Thanks, Linky. What's going on? Well, today's gonna be, I don't know, quite eventful, I guess. If that's what we want to call it. Yeah, I'm getting serious. Cut up. Okay. An ancient serpent stone of Loch Ness. Now, I don't know. Take this as you may or as you might. The ancient serpent stone of Loch Ness. Now, how in the world do you think that, well, maybe Loch Ness, I think that there's some there, but, maybe people are fine lying their ass up about shit. Who knows? That's not a good time for me to talk, but there are some things which reside at the periphery of Loch Ness mystery and sometimes present themselves as a mystery within a mystery. Well, enough. I had been meaning to write on this object for some time, but was awaiting further information, which has now arrived. One could best sum it up into words of Nicholas Wetchel's The Loch Ness Story back in 1974. That's right. You know what? Before we get into this, I want to thank everybody for joining. I just saw a comment from don't get mad because I said that you couldn't get on my live episodes. Okay, now see, I'm using an iPad. I'm not using my phone, and there's things I see that there's more people joining than what shows up. I don't see anybody popping up on my live things. So if you are and I don't see you, I'm not ignoring you. I don't know. It says 60 people are joining, but then I only see 2 names pop up. I don't know. But if you're trying to join me live and you're not, I am not ignoring you. Please don't think that. Definitely am not doing that. I need to get my phone fixed, what I need to do. Well, everybody, it's about that time. Lincoln, come on. Sorry. Okay. I'm a little perturbed by this thing that if you're trying to join me live and I am not ignoring you, do not think that. Maybe, I don't know. You know what? Hey, I will reply back to you. I do not want you to think that I'm ignoring you. You like the thing? Hey, take it. Okay. Well, if you haven't, everybody, get on our page. They let me have a fan base page, everybody. Woo! Party up in here. So get on there. Become a fan base on there. Podbean finally gave it to me. It is free. You don't have to have any Podbeaner points or anything like that. It is free to join now, and then you'll get all the newsletter and all the cool hype and fun stuff that comes up. Yeah, thanks, man. Go ahead, take that. I didn't want it. Yeah. That was not the right doctor. Anyway, and if you haven't, check out our website at https://1111 make a wish. Just so I can get a job. Yeah. I know. Yeah. https://namysterypodcast.podbean.com, my friend. Yup. Can everybody hear? It's like, I don't know if this mic is loud enough or something. Maybe it is. Maybe my earphones aren't off. I don't know. I'll have to go back and check my settings and all my levels and all that fun stuff. Anyway, also check out our crowdfunding page. We just got a new girl in the family. Her name is Chevy, like the Chevelle. Now we have a Bentley, a Lincoln, and a Chevy. I've been talking to different vets and different homeless shelters where I will be donating 50% of anything that I get from my podcast. What's going to go to animal shelters or vets, to people that need help paying their vet bills or things like that. That people need help with. That does not pertain to just dogs, cats, ferrets, whatever it might be. I just think that we need more help with the strays and stuff like that, because, animals can't go get jobs and pay for stuff, and everybody, they just put them down. And if I could get a farm or something, I'd have 1 million dogs and cats and any other animals that needed a place. I think we had 11 or 12 at one time. Yeah, we would take more, but at this house, boy, we're in now. The new one, she's a girl. Her name is Chevy. Well, I figured, I don't know. We're like, man, how do we want to name this her? In this one, I think so. I was like, let's just wait. What was it? Name her wait a minute. Lexi, like Alexis, like Lexi. You guys, if you guys think of a good name, definitely comment. Let me know. I always love it when you guys comment. So please comment as much as you can. Man B, the marshmallow man. I'm not a man. Everybody hears this horrible sarcasm in my voice as I speak it. But if people are trying to join me live and I can't see it on here, I wonder what. I just don't know yet. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Anyway, so. Oh.
Wake up. Grab brush and put a little makeup.
That's what time it is in here. Chevy, oh, she's gonna eat that. All right, Chevy, you all right. And this dog is she's so little. And she eats more than Billy and Lincoln put together. Me and Lincoln just walked back from the school. And, well, I didn't think it was going to be that hot, but the humidity, Oklahoma is not a great place for weather, especially in the summer. It's hot as all God hell, and humid as another God hell. It's not a great place to be, man. Ever. I'd like to move, actually. If I could make more money doing this, I would move I really want to move. I really want to go to Colorado. I would love to go to Colorado, or maybe even, you know what, anywhere. Arkansas even. God, Arkansas would be. I just want to move to Arkansas where the nose is. I want to move to Colorado to live in the mountains, or just, it's, beautiful there. Seattle is awesome. I like it very, 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 very cool. Very, very good. Yeah, I wish we talked a little bit. If you're ever listening, how are you doing? Please call. Or, whatever. Anyway. But I really, really want to move out of, Oklahoma. Really bad. That's just, maybe someday. And I know Linky does. I really actually, God, I wish I could get a farm. Like I was saying, I want to get a farm so I can get more dogs and so that they can live and not be put down, and give them a chance, at a life. Boy, it's expensive though, man. These dogs eat. Chevy eats so much. I cannot believe. And as small as she is, here, wait, I'm going to post a picture forever. As small as she is, I cannot believe. Oh my God, all my pictures are there. Cool. I cannot believe how much food she consumes, dude. I mean, it is insane. She's just a little girl. Man, their bone got her razor sticking out. But now she's filled out, man, a lot. She's getting, actually, when I lift her up to put her on the couch, I thought she was a young girl, but she is not. They're not positive yet, but I think really exciting, that pretty cool. But she is a small dog. She's awesome. God, she's cute, though. Great dog. Now, getting back to this. So check out our crowdfund page. I'd like to help all of them in or just say what's up. Me and Lincoln, we've been trying to update it. Now that I've got this iPad, I think I can start updating more. Now, back to where we were on the ancient serpent stone of Loch Ness. Now, this carving, believed to be the Neolithic in origin, was found at Balmacan House, which used to be near Loch Ness until it was knocked down in the 1930s. It has been speculated that the serpent-like form might be some reference to the animals in Loch Ness. Dude, my whole life, I knew Loch Ness was real. I knew Nessie was real. I knew it. However, the story of this stone goes further back than this. Holy God. Ted Holiday first mentioned in his 1968 book, The Great Orm of Loch Ness, where he recounts something akin to a jungle expedition in 1965, my friends. That wasn't a joke, Lincoln. On June 5th, I had now been at Loch Ness for 9 days. Quote, by the way. Quote, start. On June 5th, I had now been at Loch Ness for 9 days. Heavy rain pounded down during breakfast. After going round to Strone for a last word with Clem and Brian, who were leaving for London, I finally spent the rest of the morning searching the grounds of derelict Balmacan, Balmacan house, for a view of the ancient carved stones on which an unidentified creature is depicted. Now, after beating the rhododendron jungle for an hour, I gave the search up as hopeless. I don't know why, because I found. Whittle's circumspection was overshadowed by Holliday's firm belief that this stone showed a fictitious representation of the Great Orm. In other words, this carving depicted the first recorded sketch of the creatures, as he relates further on in the book. In his dealings with the Orm, the Neolithic artist seems to have adopted one of two stylized approaches. Usually, the creature was represented in a sort of plain view, with its body coiled in two wide undulations. The head was void with pear-shaped eyes and bluntly conical nose. The particular treatment was often incorporated with a symbolic device or pattern known to archaeologists as a Z-rod, which may possibly have indicated the rank of the leader for whom the carve was executed. The alternative rendering was a depiction of the head and neck alone. Now, usually this showed a long neck topped a small head embellished with a number of feelers or tentacles, to which Holliday adds a small note beneath a drawing of the stone. Quote, a Neolithic carving found in Balmanakan near Loch Ness. The creature appears to be stylized depiction of the Orm and indicates numerous features reported by witnesses such as a vertical undulations, wide head, oval eyes, and conical nose. Isn't that what it just said a minute ago? One could, of course, argue that the conical nose, oval eyes, One could, of course, argue that those oval eyes and sinusoidal curves were equally emblematic of a common snake. However, the discovery of the stone beside the shores of Loch Ness made this more than a matter of land-based serpents. To delve further into the Neolithic puzzle, we need to know more about the stone. Goddamn right, Bob. Oh, but Lincoln, come on, man. I know you only got paws there, but he's out. Yeah, he reached over and hit his paw on it, went right back to sleep. That was amazing, Lincoln. Though the stone was said to reside in Balmacan House, the actual site of discovery was beside the River Enric near Urquhart Bay. According to William Mackay in the 1886 proceedings of the Society of Antiquities of Scotland, it was accidentally dug up on Drumbuie Farm about 1869, along with another simple stone for laying on top of a cairn. Cairn. The site of the discovery gives the stone its proper title of the Drumbuie Stone. However, it was removed to the Earl of Seafield's estate prior to 1886. The original location is shown below. Map. Whoa! I did that loud. Shit. Wait a minute. Well, no, it's not like. Oh. What? Off the mate? Oh, I did it. Alright. I posted the map for your likings and viewing pleasures. That's what I do. Lincoln would have done it, but he just took a walk. We just got back home long ago. Hi, Chevy. Hey, Lincoln, do not give her. Come on, girl. Let's first pass. Lincoln, get up here. Come on, get back up here, man. All right. I'm sorry. I posted that for your liking's pleasure. Say, Bentley, leave her alone. Seriously, leave her alone. Don't make me angry. As it turns out, Ted Holliday was wasting his time looking for the stone amongst the rhododendrons in 1965, as it had been removed 10 years earlier to the Royal Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh for safekeeping. The stone had left Loch Ness, but did the mystery of the serpent remain? You know, I guess it depends on what day it is, but there's no such thing as coincidences. Especially if you watch NCIS. But I'm not trying to go off on a different subject. Well, you know what? Fine. All right. Where was I? Okay, there it is. The stone is itself one of over 300 items known in Pictish symbol stones. The Picts were a mysterious race of people who populated the northern parts of Scotland, but little is known of their culture. Even after converting to Christianity, the stones are rough-hewn slabs of stone carved with known and unknown objects, which are found either erect, oh, Lincoln stop, or laid flat on cairns, and so on. They are to be found all over the north of Scotland, with the preponderance being located in the northeast of the date between the 6th and 9th century AD, after death. That's not what that means, but okay, I'm sorry. They have presented a bit of a challenge to archaeologists, since the symbols carved on them have remained undeciphered and represent a kind of Highland hieroglyphics lacking a Highland Rosetta Stone to unlock them. By that I mean, some carvings are clear enough in depicting boar, fish, eagles, deer, and so on. Others appear to be more abstract, though some may represent man-made objects such as mirrors and cones. But why they are there and how each carving on a given stone relates to those around it has no universally accepted solution. No? The Drombuie stone is no exception in that the serpent is depicted with a construct known as a Z-rod interlacing it. What this and the double disc below signifies is a matter of unresolved conjecture. Such abstract symbols are seen across Scotland, adorning stones in various ways. When I considered these discs and serpents, I thought of Holliday's subsequent book, The Dragon and the Disc, which explores the links between alleged ancient dragon and disc-worshipping cultures. Surely the Drombuie stone, which would be Exhibit A, in such a theory with its combined disc and serpent, but surprisingly Holliday, as far as I can tell, makes no mention of the stone in his book. A curious omission, I thought. Well, I'm just saying. Then again, maybe not. As I continued to research the matter, I found a very useful website mapping out the large number of symbol stones across Scotland. It is run by Strathclyde University and can be found here on our website. Some observations can be made using their information. Firstly, there are 23 symbol stones containing a serpent, and 13 of these are the serpent plus Z-rod combination. Moreover, these serpents are combined with so many different other symbols as to look almost random in occurrence. Shit, Bobby. I love that song. This is, it's on our website, but, my friends, for your viewing pleasures, as I do so well. Yeah, I don't believe in you. Beauty sleep must reside on. No, you don't know how that goes, huh? I mean, I do. I'm just kidding. It's fun. Go serious. And all I wanted to do was joke. I saw a thing where they found, Noah's Ark. Now, the folkloric locks are shown as white circles. Oh, wait. Okay. But the second point was that the other serpent stones are located largely in the east of Scotland, where there is a dearth of Loch Monster traditions. Most of the folkloric tales of kelpies, water horses, and water bulls reside in the west center of the Highlands. This is shown in a rough overlay I did of the distribution of Loch Ness monsters and symbol stones. This would be the third map that third map that I posted. Second, sorry. Oh, you know what? I don't think the stone, let me see. The stone itself Not sure if I did that. But we're going to do it for your viewing pleasures, my friends. That's what we do here. The NA Mystery Podcast.blogwe.com. I mean, come on, man. You guys really get mad at me. All right. I thought it was. All right. I mean, but, you know, all right. Now, if you are still viewing the map that I put on it for your viewing pleasures, the folkloric locks are shown this way. Yeah. And the symbol stones as red circles. Now, one can almost argue for a negative correlation between the two classes. The conclusion is that the serpent carvings are not related to any ancient idea of Loch Ness Monster, though one cannot quite discount the river variety. Oh. Well, that may or may not be a surprise, as it depends on what the function of such a fictitious symbol of stone was. Was the serpent a real snake or a symbol of something like a notable family or leader? Well, we'll leave that to the experts, or to you, but perhaps Holiday himself came to realize the stone serpent was nothing to do with the Loch Ness Monster when he omitted it from his dragon book. Shitballs. Conclusion being, I said the stone was sent to Edinburgh in 1955, and so we complete the story with its current status. I contacted one of the curators who confirmed it was still there, and he kindly sent me the latest picture of it, which I reproduced with their permission. At last, we can see the actual stone and not sketches, probably derived from rubbings, my friends. Check this sheet out. This, we said sheet as in sheets that you sleep with. S-H-E-E-T. God bless you. God, man. Don't freak out. All right. Okay. Yeah, this is the actual stone itself, not a rubbing. All right. And that being said, there it is for your viewing. Now, coinciding with that little informational bit, the stone is not on display at the museum due to its somewhat fragile condition as it awaits some restoration work. Therefore, it remains boxed up at the museum's warehouse facility and was not amenable, God, I cannot talk, to a visit by myself. At least, you know, the curious stone still exists and is in good hands. Woo! Hey, no, hey, I try to report the truth. The honest to God truth. You can't handle the truth. Hit ball, break it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so good at that. Lincoln? Hey, you okay? Please don't. Please don't. All right, my friends. Wait. Oh, yeah. All right, my homies and friends and family and best of all cues to the world, I have to take a short break. So, let me see if I got this all leveled right now. I don't know. But don't go anywhere, for I... What's the choice? Go, yes. Man, there he went. I wasn't down there. Okay. Everybody don't go anywhere. You're tuned into No Avail Mystery Podcast, my friends. I'm your host, Joey the No Avail Shaddy. Guys, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, my friend. Let's see if this works.
When the sawdust settles and the engine finally roars, the thing you care about most is a job well done. But when you get your tools from Harbor Freight, something about the job feels a little different. Your wallet. Because we believe no matter what you're working on, you need high-quality tools at a great price. And that's what we're all about. Whatever you do.
In far off galaxies, galactic invaders are at work. 3 times daily, a strange flash pulsates across our sky. It is hundreds of times stronger than all of the world's nuclear weapons put together. But it wasn't made by people, and if one happens close enough to Earth, it could wipe out all life there. Stronger than all of the world's nuclear weapons put together. But it wasn't made by people, and if one happens close enough to Earth, it could wipe out all life there.
Its original features. These diverse hypotheses raise intriguing questions and fuel an ongoing attributed to the testing of either drew the attention of investigators who meticulously examined it.
Here we go. All right. I'm sorry. I will be right back, my friends. I think
The mystery of Lamassu. The Sumerian civilization, one of the earliest known human civilizations, left behind a rich legacy of arts, literature, and architecture. Among their many contributions, the Sumerians created a fascinating array of mythological and religious symbols, one of the most iconic being the human-headed winged bull, commonly known as the Lamassu. This imposing and enigmatic figure stands as a symbol of power, protection, and cultural identity in the ancient Mesopotamian world. The Lamassu, which can also be spelled as Lamassus in its plural form, is a composite creature that combines the body of a bull with the head of a human and the wings of an eagle. This striking combination of elements reflects the Sumerians' belief in the potency of mythological beings and their ability to transcend the boundaries between the human and divine realms. These guardian figures were typically placed at the entrances of important structures, such as palaces and temples, serving both practical and symbolic purposes. The primary role of the Lamassu was to guard and protect the sacred spaces and individuals within. The imposing stature and fierce appearance of these creatures were intended to deter potential threats, both mortal and supernatural. In addition to their defensive function, the Lamassu also served as symbols of divine protection, embodying the power and authority of the gods, and their presence at the entrance of a temple or palace was a statement of the divine sanction behind the ruler's authority, as well as a reminder of the gods' watchful eyes over the city. One of the most famous examples of the Lamassu can be...
Listen, paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app, and $9.99 a month for a music app, and $12.99 for a fitness app, and more money for a bunch of other apps, that really adds up. So why not get YouTube Premium for just $13.99? It's like having all those and the entire world of YouTube uninterrupted. Your wallet will thank you, if wallets could talk. YouTube Premium. Try 1 month free.
Found at the entrance to the ancient city of Nineveh, in what is now modern-day Iraq. The Lamassu statues guarding the entrance to the palace of King Ashurnasirpal II are monumental in scale, standing over 16 feet tall. These colossal figures were carved from limestone and intricately detailed, showcasing the remarkable craftsmanship of the ancient Assyrians, who inherited and adapted the Sumerian tradition of using Lamassu as protective guardians. The artistic details of the Lamassu reveal a blend of human and animal features, executed with precision and skill. The human head is often depicted with a serene expression, contrasting with the powerful and muscular body of the bull. The wings, resembling those of a bird of prey, add an element of dynamism and otherworldly grace to the composition. The sculptors of these figures paid meticulous attention to the intricacies of the bull's anatomy, from its cloven hooves to its rippling muscles, and the overall effect is one of strength and majesty, combined with an aura of divine authority. The symbolism inherent in the Lamassu extends beyond its physical appearance. The bull, in Mesopotamian culture, was often associated with fertility, strength, and abundance. Its inclusion in the Lamassu served to reinforce the idea of protection, abundance, and the flourishing of the city or palace it guarded. The human head, on the other hand, represented intelligence, wisdom, and the divine connection between the gods and humanity. The wings were a symbol of transcendence and the ability to move between the earthly and celestial realms. Together, these elements created a powerful symbol that encapsulated the ideals and aspirations of the Sumerian and later Assyrian civilizations. Beyond their immediate protective function, Lamassu also played a significant role in the religious and cosmological beliefs of the Sumerians and Assyrians. These creatures were seen as intermediaries between the human and divine worlds, embodying the concept of liminality. They were not mere statues, but living beings infused with spiritual energy, capable of communication with the gods. Offerings and prayers were often directed towards the Lamassu, seeking their intercession and protection. And the belief in the divine nature of these guardians underscores the profound religious significance they held in ancient Mesopotamia. The legacy of the Lamassu extends far beyond their original cultural context. These guardian figures have captured the imagination of people throughout history and continue to do so today. Their imposing presence and unique blend of human and animal elements make them iconic symbols of the ancient Near East. The Lamassu has left a lasting mark on art, literature, and popular culture, influencing everything from classical sculpture to modern fantasy literature. In the realm of art, the Lamassu has inspired countless artists and sculptors over the centuries. Its combination of human and animal forms challenges artists to explore the boundaries of representation and symbolism. The Lamassu's enduring appeal lies in its ability to evoke a sense of mystery and wonder, inviting viewers to contemplate the intersections of the human and the divine. In literature, the Lamassu has made appearances in various forms, often serving as a symbol of protection or a connection to the ancient world. In fantasy literature, for
Oh, I did. What's that? That's No Avail Mystery Podcast, man. That's what that is. What's up? I'm just kidding. Hey, thank you for joining. We are back from a very short, probably needed a break. Probably not long enough. Welcome back. Thank you for not leaving. If you, in fact, Didn't leave, but if we did, don't worry. I totally understand. Ooh, I gotta. Thank you. But we are back. All right. Has anybody heard of the Barguests? The Barguests, the Barghest. This is one I have heard of, but this cryptid has been the inspiration for many famous fantasy creatures, and it rarely brings good tidings. Enjoy. When it comes to creatures of folklore and human fancy, such as the Barguests, asking what it can lead to a wide array of answers depending upon whom you ask. The Dungeons and Dragons, for example, Barguests are sort of like goblin werewolves. They are born to normal goblin parents, but they grow up into shape-shifting friends that consume goblin souls. Oh. In the Witcher video game series, on the other hand, Barguests are spectral hounds that appear in packs and show the living no mercy. I don't want to run into that. Barguests and Bogles and all. Now, if you know, or if you've seen, the legends of the Barguests, also sometimes spelled Barguest, originate in the northern England, and the creature is particularly associated with Yorkshire, where Barguests have been known to haunt Whitby, Leeds, York, and other environs, often taking the form of ghostly dogs. Whoa! Lincoln, don't even think about it. Stoker's choice of having Count Dracula arrive in Whitby in the form of a huge black dog was no doubt influenced by the Barguests of local folklore, writes the Hellbore Guide to Occult Britain, if you don't know it. And Stoker himself mentions the Barguests in that novel. As an old man in Whitby goes off on a sort of sermon, not semen, Jesus, Bentley. Man, you guys. And local folklore, including Barguests and Bogles and all. Don't forget, and Just as the nature of the Barguests is somewhat disputed from one source to another, so are its origins. At one time, Northern English dialected pronounced the word ghost more like guest. Or is it Geist? I'm just kidding. And the term Barguest is thought to be a derivation. God, I wish I could talk. Derivation from a number of possible prefixes attached to that word, such as Burgest or town ghost, or the German Burgest or mountain ghost. In her book, An Encyclopedia of Fairies, Catherine Briggs says that the Barguest, she uses the spelling Barguest, is a kind of bogey or bogey beast. It has horns, teeth, and claws, and fiery eyes. She goes on to say that it can take various forms, but usually appears as a shaggy black dog with huge fiery eyes. It's generally regarded as a death potent. That's the right one, Lincoln. Well, what? So, hey. Barguests and their kin are sometimes associated with the diabolical werewolves, which were said to plague certain parts of England in the Middle Ages, according to the Reader's Digest book Folklore, Myths of the Legends of Britain. This link may have informed Stoker's decision to have Dracula come ashore at Whitby, and also influenced my own short story, The Barguest. One of the tales in Never Bet the Devils and Other Warnings. My first short story collection. Black Dogs and Barguests. Real. What in the God world name? Across numerous different traditions and descriptions, the Barguest is often depicted as distinctly canine in some fashion, linking to the broader tradition of the black dog in English folk belief. Now, stories of the black dogs are to be found all over the country, writes Catherine Briggs. in an encyclopedia of fairies. They are generally dangerous, but sometimes helpful. As a rule, the black dogs are large and shaggy, and about the size of a calf. Fiery eyes. Well, if you see that, I would say to run. I don't know. Have you ever heard of Yowies? Yowies. That would be Australia's, Bigfoot. You know how sometimes they do those. You know how. Hey, what's up, Troika Fox? What's up? I'm sorry, I just looked on here. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I just saw that. Sorry, yeah. How you doing, man? Oh, awesome. I'm glad you popped up on there because, I don't have my phone anymore. And so when I'm using an iPad and I don't know if it catches up properly. Anyway, thank you for joining. If we need, I will be, right here. Do you guys know the lost world of Agartha and the history behind the myth? The fabled Inner Earth Kingdom was first detailed by a French occultist in 1889. The underground city known as Agartha, or by a range of similar but slightly different spellings, such as Agartha or Agarthi, or it's become that Agartha has become a popular subject in historic lore. And like many lost worlds and similar objects of curiosity, the story of Agartha has been widely misunderstood and repurposed for unintended users over the years. Well, while some readers may know that the legend of Agartha was once championed by certain German occultists around the World War II, and the theory's roots go as far back as the 19th century. French philosopher and occultist Joseph Alexander Saint Wyvis published a book in 1886 detailing his supposed encounters with initiates of this hidden kingdom. Well, and is this part of that one that the German found in his, like he was digging in his basement and just found this huge, all these different halls. Just, isn't that be wild? You're digging in your basement and you just, oh wow, look at this. Just really eccentric halls that go all the way back into the world. Dude, I would have wish I had that basement. The German occultists who followed half a century after were predominantly Maccabees, pilfering bits and pieces from other traditions in order to concoct the theories they proposed. But you didn't know that's what I was going to say. Stop, man. God. Thank you. But just as what is Agartha, what do we know about it? And how has it entered into or changed to fit modern concepts of governance and culture? Well, find out. What is Agartha first, you have to ask yourself? Well, that's not what it is. But Mr. Mythos defines Agartha about as simply as one could ask for. An inner earth kingdom linked to every continent of the world by means of an extensive network of tunnels. He traces the root of the Agarthan myth back to pre-Hindu India in a legend of an island located in the inland sea north of the Himalayas. An island that was home to a superhuman cadre of individuals who possessed wisdom and knowledge far beyond those of outsiders. Fleeing some undisclosed calamity that all really might have been the continental drift that shaped the surface of the world into its current form. These individuals moved their island nation underground and became Agartha. Since its original publication by Saint Yves, the ideas of Agartha have become highly entwined with hollow earth theories of various stripes. In his book on the hollow earth theory, David Standish calls Agartha the name Buddhists give to the underground world they believe in, though it might be more accurate to say the Western cultists have since conflated Agartha and Shambhala, a spiritual kingdom associated with certain Tibetan Buddhist traditions. And the stories of Agartha go as far as follows. As far as we know, Saint Yevis was the first Westerner to write about Agartha, which he did in 1886 treatise, Mission the Enigmatic in Europe. Yep, that's what it was. This was written under the influence of several Eastern initiates. Yeah. Including a scholar that Saint Yevis had contracted to teach him Sanskrit, who called himself Prince Hardiji Scarab. I know I said that right. Later, however, Saint Yevis apparently worried that he had revealed too much and attempted to destroy all the copies of his book on Agartha, which would not be republished until 1910, a year after Saint Yevis' death. Well, isn't that wild? While St. Yevis was the first Westerner to write about Agartha, he would not be the last. In 1908, prior to the republication of St. Yevis' Mission de Lecandy in Europe, I said that right, American writer Willis George Emerson published The Smoky God. Oh, wait a minute. That's a good read, which purported to be a true account. Never mind. Of a Norwegian sailor named Olaf Jensen, who passed through an entrance to the hollow earth at North Pole and lived among the inhabitants there for 2 years. The Smoky God doesn't actually call the place that the fictitious Jensen visits Agartha or Shambhala, but subsequent writers have assigned a name to the hollow earth kingdom described in Emerson's book, which he conflates with the original Garden of Eden. Put that in your pop and smoke it. That's a pretty cool, I think it's cool. Yeah, yeah. I didn't really put that as a topic thing. I just found something real cool. Yeah, this is gonna be fun, actually. I got a lot. Okay, well, good. I'm glad that we got this figured out. Well, my friends, I apologize. It is 12 o'clock. I am on the top of the hour. I've got to close this down today. I apologize, my friends. Thank you for joining No Avail Mystery Podcast. I am your host, Joey the No Avail Shaddy, with the Bud Assess producer, goddamn ever, Lincoln, the Doggonaut of all kingdoms. Lincoln, thank you so much, my friend. You guys, thank you. Tomorrow I should have a longer episode, so join me tomorrow, everybody. Please check out our crowdfunding page, and man, don't miss us tomorrow, guys. I love hearing from you guys. Please leave any kind of. Oh, what's up, man? Sorry, Troika Fox. What's up? How the hell did they listen to that? All right, I'm in. I hear you. That updating password thing is like, yeah. You know what I hate about passwords? I hate it when you go to put a password in that you've used. You're like, I'm going to change my passwords. And you go to use it, and it's not what you now finally narrowed down to what your password is going to be for everything. And then it says that you can't use that one. And it's like, God damn it. And then, so because that, you think of a new one, right? And you put the new one in. And then a week later, when you forget what the new one was, when you have to put it in again, and it doesn't save it, then you have to do it all over again. I hear you on that password thing, brother. It is seriously, it sucks. I mean, bad. Troika Fox, thank you for joining, though. I appreciate you, brother. Always love seeing you. I see you pop up in there for sure. I've got to go. I got to make a phone call. It does suck. Man, I swear the password thing. I am like, it drives me crazy. I just went through this password thing the other day, and I was like, I finally came up with the path. Then it wouldn't let me. God, you know what? It was the most frustrating. Then it wouldn't let me put this one in, right? And then man, then I forget what it is. And because I had to put a new one in to this particular one, I thought it was a different one, which then confuses me to all of them, thinking it was my new one that I put in a month ago, completely forgetting what the new one was a day ago. You know, it's like they do this shit on, I'm sorry. Anyway, Troika, it's good to hear from you. Thank you for joining. I apologize that I got it bounced. Hey, but everybody, if you haven't checked out Troika Fox, got a great podcast. Get on Podbean, you guys. There's great people on here with great podcasts. Check out Troika Fox if you have not. Got a great one, guys.